Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, and we're ready to run. And we do that, we mean that like literally, okay? The highly anticipated Absa Run Your City series is back for a fourth consecutive year. And the next stop for one of the most fun 10-kilometer races you will ever race will be taking place on Sunday, 12 May, right here in the Mother City. So whether you love running or just, love a good time, you're going to want to be there because it's going to be an experience that is not to be missed. And of course, we've got a special guest who will be running as well. I asked, okay? We've got Yolisa Mlungwana, who's here, regional segment head for private wealth banking at Absa. And this is going to be fun. I'm so glad you're running.
Morning.
Good
Welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for having me.
So we mentioned it. This is the most fun that you can have on a 10K. I want to find out why. Why is this the fun 10K to be at?
Well, the reason for that is that there's so much happening along the way. If you run the race at all,
Yes.
you'll understand all of the activations that happen along the way. They actually keep you going. Whether you're dancing at the 5K mark or at the 7K mark, or whether you're taking selfies, along the way, it's really, really incredible to see. And we've got lots of people who really enjoy the race along the track.
So it's a vibe.
It's definitely
It
a vibe.
actually
It's a vibe. It really is.
Yeah.
What is the series all about?
So the series is all about participation of families. It's a very inclusive race. It includes all age groups. You can bring your mom, your dad, your uncle, your kids. It really is about participation and encouraging everybody to collaborate within the communities that we operate in. So that's what really it is about.
I like that.
It's good energy as well, as you mentioned. And I think it's important to note that the entries are open because I think that this type of race, it gets filled up very, very quickly. And I don't want anybody to miss out.
Yeah.
So before it does, how do we enter?
So the race is open. The entries are open, correct. And to enter, you go to www.runyourcity.com and you enter. The fee is 295 Rand and it includes a race pack. So now the exciting thing is what's in the race pack. It's like a little goodie bag. Yes, you get your T-shirt that allows you to run. You get a nice cap or visor. Hopefully the weather will be lovely. You get compression socks to help you along the way as well. And then obviously, lastly, you get your race number. And then that's good for you to go.
Then you're good to go.
Now,
of course, we want to tell people out there to go and enter, even non-runners, right? So I think in that thought, who can enter, who should enter? Is there anyone who can't enter? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. No, everybody can enter.
Good.
Everybody must enter. So whether you're a walker, whether you're a jogger, whether you're a brisk walker.
Even a backwards walker.
Backwards walker. You can walk backwards right for the entire 10K. Even for athletes who are professional athletes, we get a lot to actually enter as well. So the race is very inclusive. Like I said, it's for everybody.
Yeah, and a 10K is such a lekker race to run. It's a nice distance.
Yeah.
You don't have to, yes, you do a little bit of training beforehand, but it's a couple of training runs. But we can really go out there and cover that distance. And it is, I think it's a tap on the shoulder once you finish a 10K, especially if you're not a runner in a sense.
You feel so good. Even if you're a walker, it's quite an achievement. A 10K is not
I've
small.
seen tears at the end of these things, and I love that because that means it means so much. It's someone who never ran before, did 10 kilometers, and that's great. But as you mentioned earlier, the entire race itself is quite loud. There's a lot of things happening, and let's talk about that. It's not just about the running. You're not going to just stand there and watch people run, It's not going to be that way. There's other things happening. So for anybody who has never experienced the Run Your City, what other activities are on the ground?
Okay, as a start, on Friday, which is the 10th of May, there's a pre-run. It's a Puma Nitro pre-run where you get to experience a bit of running and experience the route as well.
Okay.
And you get to do that on Friday. It starts at 5:30 out at the lookout. It starts at the lookout at the waterfront. We also have race collection starts on Friday as well. So race collections on Friday from 9 o'clock till 7 o'clock at night. Also continues on Saturday, I think 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock at night as well. On the Saturday, which is the 11th of May, we also have a CSI initiative that we usually like to participate in. It can be anything. We are still to announce it. It can be a city cleanup. It can be anything that's got to do with the community. We really love doing that. It really enforces Absa's force for good when it comes to community outreach. And then on race collection, I think all the participants also get to do quite a couple of activities at the lookout, where you get to view the route via virtual reality goggles. You get to interact with some of the athletes who will be running as well. So that's very nice. It's always something that they look forward to all the time. And then obviously the big day, which is the 12th of May, and where the race will take place from 7 o'clock in the morning.
I think what makes it special is that it is so just an inclusive series, especially you mentioned family as well. I mean, this is a lot of families, tend to think and look for things to do over weekends, especially with a little bit older kids. Obviously, you're not going to take your little baby. Or you can. Can you take your little baby?
Stroller.
I said it's for everyone. You see?
Everybody.
Everybody. And because it's so inclusive, I think this is why it's such an appealing
Correct.
event for a lot of people as well. So thank you.
It's going to be good. And also the race collection, can I just say that if you are going to collect your race pack, that energy I love too, because having been there before and experiencing everybody coming together, and you always see like an old friend, oh, you're running too. And I think that's part of the community that Absa has brought together with this Run Your City. So well done for having an event that's not just about running, but it's really about community and unity, which is so important.
Correct. Thank you so much. We're looking forward. I hope to see you on the track
Of course.
on
no
Sunday
problem.
morning.
How's the legs doing?
Yes, it's doing well. So to sign up for the 10-kilometer in Cape Town, it's happening Sunday, 12 May. Register at runyourcityseries.com right now, and please get involved. It's going to be such a great time seeing you, and I'm sure you can even run after leg day.
Yeah, that's exactly the little tear that just fell from Carl's eye, the little leg days yesterday. But get involved, because the Absa Run Your City series, it's a family-friendly race and fit for all, even Carl. And you can either walk it or you can run the distance, but I can guarantee that you will have a ton of fun.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
After leg day.
There are stories of believers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. Absa.